Dear students, welcome to today's class. Today I am going to explain a very important topic which is very useful for your JEE mains examinations and your CBSE board examinations and for your state board examinations also. The topic is trigonometric equations. Okay. So in your examination some questions are coming from directly from this chapter. But in some questions, these concepts are very useful. Trigonometric equations concepts are very useful to solve those problems. Okay, now. So such an important chapter. This is a trigonometric equation. So don't skip this video at the up to the end. You see this video. I will explain all the basic concepts, how the solutions came, everything I will explain in detail. Okay. So let us start our class. So dear students, now the chapter name is trigonometric equations. Okay, you know what is an equation. Now what is a trigonometric functions? We have basically six trigonometric functions we have. They are sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosecant theta, secant theta and cot theta. As we also know for which angle of theta those trigonometric functions are defined. Okay, now, what is a trigonometric equation? So, before learning this trigonometric equation, you know what is a linear equation, what is a differential equation, you know everything. Okay, so linear equation means what? So, for example, any equation of the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is called a linear equation in the variables x and y. Okay. So, for example, x plus y minus 6 is equal to 0. It is a linear equation in the variable x and y. Okay, now, and you also know the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is called quadratic equation. This is called linear equation. That is called quadratic equation. Okay, so this is x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation in the variable x. Okay, now. So you know how to solve these equations and how to solve these equations. Particularly, this equation have infinite number of solutions. For example, y. So for example, 1 comma 5 will satisfy this equation, and 2 comma 3 is also satisfies this equation. So different values you will get. Okay, to satisfy this equation. That means if you draw the graph, so your x-intercept is 6, y-intercept 6. Every point on this graph, every point on the straight line is a solution for that equation. Particularly for this quadratic equation, you have two solutions, x minus 2, x minus 3 is equal to 0, x is equal to 2, x is equal to 3. That means what? If you substitute 2 here, the equation will satisfy. If you substitute 3 in the variable x, the equation will satisfy. Therefore, we call them as 2 and 3 are the solutions of that quadratic equation. Here also 1 and 5 are the solutions of the linear equation. So here x and y are variable. Variable means what? It takes any set of values from a given particular domain. Okay, now after learning this, now we are going to learn what is a trigonometric equation. Okay, right. So let us write the definition of the trigonometric equation. Dear students, the definition of trigonometric equation is the equation involving trigonometric functions of unknown angles are known as trigonometric equation. If you say simply an equation containing trigonometric functions, sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, all those things are there. No, 6 trigonometric ratios are there. No, the equation which contains the trigonometric functions, it is called a trigonometric equation. So examples, for example, if you see that sin theta is equal to 1 by 2, it is a trigonometric equation. Here theta is the variable. Okay, now sin theta is equal to 1 by 2. Unknown angle. We don't know what angle will satisfy sin theta is equal to 1 by 2. So that is what we are going to find out. For example, cos square theta minus 2 cos theta plus 1 is equal to 0. As it is also a trigonometric equation which involves cos theta. Another one is sin square theta plus cos theta plus 2 is equal to 0. This is also a trigonometric equation again. And many more are there. Tan square theta minus 1 is equal to 0. So this is also a trigonometric equation. So any equation involving trigonometric functions is known as a trigonometric equation. Now our problem is, now what we have to do? We have to find out the value of this variable theta, sin theta, so that the sin theta is equal to 1 by 2. Generally students, if you say sin theta is equal to 1 by 2, everybody says that theta is equal to 30 degrees or pi by 6 radians. Everybody will say. Is only theta is equal for 30 degrees only sin theta is equal to 1 by 2? Is does not have any other values? It does not take, theta does not take other values? Yes, it takes. That we are going to see. Now from this we say that what is a solution of the trigonometric equation, just like what we explained in linear equations and quadratic equations. What is the solution? Means here we have to find out this unknown angle, that is theta, which satisfies this equation. That means if you substitute theta is equal to 30 degrees, therefore sin 30 degrees is equal to 1 by 2. Likewise, here also cos square theta minus 2 cos theta plus 1 is equal to 0. Here also you have to find out the value of theta for which this equation is satisfies. Now we are going to see that how many values it contains, how many trigonometric solutions this equation is contained. Generally, up to 10th class, if anybody asks you your doubt, what is the sin theta is equal to 1 by 2, everybody will say, what they will say, sir, theta is equal to 30 degrees, sir, pi by 6 radians, sir, like that they will say. Is that only one solution this trigonometric equation will have? Is that does not have other solutions? Let us see that also. Okay, dear students, welcome back. Here I am going to solve a very simple trigonometric equation. So what the trigonometric equation is? Solve sin theta is equal to 0. Sin theta is equal to 0. Very small trigonometric equation, that is sin theta is equal to 0. So here what you have to do? You have to find out the value of theta for which sin theta is equal to 0. Okay. Now to solve this, I will approach the graphical method. Okay now. So let us draw the graph of the y is equal to sin theta and y is equal to 0. Let us draw the graphs of y is equal to sin theta and y is equal to 0. As we know that the point of intersection of these two graphs, gives the solution of sin theta is equal to 0. So let us draw the graph. Okay. So let us take this as x-axis, horizontal line is x-axis, vertical number line is y-axis, the point of intersection is origin. So let us take the interval as a pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2, 2 pi, 5 pi by 2, this is equal to 3 pi. So coming to negative side, this is a minus pi by 2, minus pi, minus 3 pi by 2, minus 2 pi, so on. Minus 5 pi by 2, it is so on. Understand? Right. First I will draw the graph of y is equal to sin theta. We know that the sin theta will take the maximum value 1 and the minimum value minus 1. Right. So sin 0 is equal to 0, sin pi by 2 is equal to 1, sin 180 is equal to 0, sin 3 pi by 2 is equal to minus 1, again sin 2 pi by is 0, this is a 1, again 0. So if you see that the graph of the sin theta is this. Okay, right. Coming to the negative direction, sin minus pi by 2 is minus 1, sin pi is 0, sin 3 pi by 2 is 1, again sin 2 pi by is 0. So it goes on infinite direction. Okay, observe here. So this is the graph of y is equal to sin theta graph. Y is equal to sin theta graph. Now what about y is equal to 0 graph? Yes, everybody knows this is nothing but x-axis. Y is the equation of x-axis is y is equal to 0. That means this is y is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0. So observe those two graphs, y is equal to sin theta, y is equal to 0. Observe the point of intersection where these two graphs intersect. If you observe, so they intersect at x is equal to 0. They, of course, theta is equal to 0. Here theta is equal to pi, theta is equal to 2. Here theta is equal to 3 pi. So on. Coming to the negative direction, it intersect at theta is equal to minus pi, and it is theta is equal to minus 2 pi. Again theta is equal to minus 3 pi. Therefore, what is your solutions? Theta is equal to 0 pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, so on. One more solution, some more solutions are there, some this side. So that is equal to minus pi, minus 2 pi, minus 3 pi, minus 4 pi, so on. So on. Understand this? Okay. So what do you observe here? So you have 0, 1 pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, so on. Again here minus pi, minus 2 pi, minus 3 pi, minus 4 pi. What do you observe here? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Are they are integers or not? They are integers. All these are what you are observing. So theta is equal to integral multiple of pi. That means some integer into pi. Some integer, maybe negative integer or positive integer or 0. Okay, now from this you can say theta is equal to, let us say that integer as n pi, where n is equal to integer I or z. So this is your solution. Theta is equal to n pi, where n belongs to integer is your solution. That means what? From this what can you say? Sin theta is equal to 0 has infinite number of solutions. Infinite number of solutions. It has infinite number of solutions. So here onwards, if anybody asks you, alright, what is sin theta is equal to 0? So immediately say that theta is equal to n pi, where n is an integer. So it will have infinite number of solutions. Understand how to solve the equation sin theta is equal to 0. Similarly, we are going to solve cos theta is equal to 0. Let us see the graph. Dear students, welcome back. I am going to solve another trigonometric equation. So that is solve cos theta is equal to 0. Cos theta is equal to 0. That is a trigonometric equation, very basic trigonometric equation. So I have to find out the values of theta for which cos theta is equal to 0. Okay, now for this I will draw the graphs of y is equal to cos theta and y is equal to 0. You know the point of intersection of these two graphs, these two curves gives the solutions of the cos theta is equal to 0. So let us draw the graph of y is equal to cos theta and y is equal to 0 in a same graph. Let us take the graphs. So this is equal to x-axis and it is a y-axis. Okay, y-axis. So this is equal to 0 and this is a pi by 2, this is pi, this is a 3 pi by 2, this is 2 pi and it is a 5 pi by 2 and it is 4 pi, it goes on. Coming to the negative direction, so this is a minus pi by 2, this is minus pi, minus 3 pi by 2, minus 2 pi, minus 5 pi by 2, minus 3 pi, it goes on. Okay, now you know that the maximum value of cos theta is 1 and the minimum value of cos theta is equal to 1. Maximum and minimum values also you know in trigonometry. Okay, nice. We know that when cos theta is equal to 0, then cos theta is equal to 1, right? Cos pi by 2 is 0. Again cos pi is minus 1. So this is cos 3 pi by 2, cos 2 pi, cos 5 pi by 2. Again it will come. Coming to here, cos minus pi by 2, cos minus pi is minus 1. Again minus 3 pi by 2, minus 2 pi, again minus pi by 2, 0. Understand? So this is the graph of y is equal to cos theta. Everybody knows the maximum value is 1 and the minimum value is minus 1. It extends infinite direction. It extends infinite direction. Okay, na? So for our convenience, I have taken some values of theta. Okay, right. This is over. This graph is over. Y is equal to cos theta graph I have drawn. What about y is equal to 0? Y is equal to 0 is nothing but the equation of x-axis. What is x-axis? See here, what is x-axis? So this is the equation of x-axis. This is x-axis. This is y is equal to 0. We know the point of intersection of the cos theta and y is equal to 0 gives the solution of that quadratic trigonometric equation. Okay, so check where it is intersects. So here if you observe, x is equal to pi by 2, x is equal to 3 pi by 2, theta is equal to 3 pi by 2, theta is equal to 5 pi by 2. Coming to the negative direction, so here theta is equal to minus pi by 2. Theta is equal to minus 3 pi by 2. So here theta is equal to minus pi by 2. So what do you observe? So let us check it. So theta is equal to pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, 7 pi by 2, 9 pi by 2, so on. Again, this is a negative direction. Theta is equal to minus pi by 2, minus 3 pi by 2, minus 5 pi by 2, minus 7 pi by 2, minus 9 pi by 2. It goes on. What do you observe here? What is the common thing what you are observing? In every solution you have pi by 2, pi by 2, pi by 2, pi by 2, pi by 2. You have pi by 2. Here also pi by 2, pi by 2, pi by 2, pi by 2. You have pi by 2. Now what are the multiples? What are the multiples? What are the coefficients? So you have 1, here 3, here 5, here 7, here 9, next 11, 13. What do you observe? They are not odd numbers. So here minus 1, minus 3, minus 5, minus 7, minus 9, they are not negative odd numbers. That means what you have, what do you observe? What do you observe? Theta is equal to odd multiples of pi by 2. That is odd multiples. Odd number. Odd means odd multiples of pi by 2. So as we know in algebra, odd numbers. What is the general form of an odd number? What is the general form of an odd number? That is 2n plus 1 pi by 2. Theta is equal to odd number. What is the general form of odd number? 2n plus 1 pi by 2. So first substitute here n is an integer. Always n is an integer. Substitute n is equal to 0, you will get pi by 2. Substitute n is equal to 1, you will get 3 pi by 2. Substitute n is equal to 2, you will get 5 pi by 2. That means this equation has how many solutions? It will have infinite solutions. Okay. Substitute minus 1, you will get minus pi by 2. Substitute n is equal to minus 2, you will get minus 3 pi by 2. Substitute n is equal to 3 minus 6 plus 1 minus 5 by 2. That means for cos theta is equal to 0, then what is the solution? Theta is equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2. So this is the solution for the equation cos theta is equal to 0 where n is an integer. Understand this? So this is the way of solving an equation cos theta is equal to 0. Okay. One more trigonometric equation is there, that is tan theta is equal to 0. Let us see that solution is also. Okay. Dear students, welcome back. So here we are going to solve a very basic trigonometric equation, that is solve tan theta is equal to 0. Okay, now, so let us solve the trigonometric equation tan theta is equal to 0. Means solving means what? You have to find out the values of theta for which tan theta is equal to 0. Understand? So what is that values? We have trigonometry that we have the angles 0 na, pi by 2 na, 3 pi by 2 na, 2 pi by 2 na. What angles? Tan theta is equal to 0. Okay, let us see the solutions. Let us draw the graph of y is equal to tan theta and y is equal to 0. We know the point of intersection of these two curves gives the solution of the given equation. So let us draw the graph of y is equal to tan theta and y is equal to 0. Right. So this is x-axis. This is x-axis. Vertical line is y-axis. Vertical line is y-axis and it is origin. So you know this is a pi by 2, this is a pi, this is a 3 pi by 2, this is a 2 pi and it is a 5 pi by 2 and it is 3 pi. Now coming to the negative direction, this is a minus pi by 2, this is minus pi and minus 3 pi by 2, this is a minus 2 pi, this is minus pi by 2 and it is minus 3 pi. It goes on like. And we know the domain of the range of tan theta is minus infinity to plus infinity. So it takes as theta increases, tan theta value also increases. As theta decreases, the tan theta will also decreases. You learn in trigonometry. Okay, right. And one more thing we know is when tan theta is a pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, the tan theta is not defined. That also you know in trigonometry. That means at pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, negative multiples of 5 pi by 2. So from this also minus pi by 2, minus 3 pi by 2, minus 5 pi by 2. There the tan theta is not defined. So let us draw the graph. As we know that, so tan 0 is 0, and for not tan pi by 2 it is not defined. Tan minus pi by 2 also it takes the negative values. So this is your graph of this. So this is again, so this is tan 0, tan pi by 2, tan 5 pi by 2, tan 2, 3 pi by 2. So it all coming to this negative direction. So this is equal to tan minus pi by 2 not defined, tan minus pi is 0, tan of minus 3 pi by 2 is not defined, tan minus 3 pi by 2 is not defined, minus 2 pi and minus. So it goes on like this. So this is the graph of y is equal to tan theta. Y is equal to tan theta graph. Clear? Now coming to y is equal to 0. As y is equal to 0 is the equation of x-axis. Equation of the x-axis. So what is x-axis? Let us take this is the x-axis. This is x-axis. Okay now? So this is y is equal to 0. As I already told, the point of intersection of the y is equal to tan theta curve and y is equal to 0 curve, that is gives the solution. So where see the point of intersection? So this is the point of intersection. Theta is equal to 0, theta is equal to pi, theta is equal to 2 pi, theta is equal to 3 pi, theta is equal to 4 pi, theta is equal to 5 pi, theta is equal to 6 pi. Coming to this direction, theta is equal to minus pi, theta is equal to minus 2 pi, theta is equal to minus 3 pi. Or you observe these solutions are just like same as sin theta is equal to 0, sin theta is equal to 0. Observe here 0, 1 pi, 2 pi, 3 pi. So this side minus pi, minus 2 pi, minus 3 pi. All are integral multiples of pi. That means theta is equal to n pi. N belongs to integer. So for sin theta is equal to 0 and tan theta is equal to 0, all the solutions are same for sin theta and tan theta. Observe sin theta and cos theta. So okay, let us conclude what are we learn so far. Okay, let us conclude that. Dear students, let us conclude what we learned today. Okay, up to so far. So if sin theta is equal to 0, this implies theta is equal to n pi. If cos theta is equal to 0, theta is equal to 2n plus 1 times pi by 2. If tan theta is equal to 0, then theta is equal to n pi, where n is an integer. This is the first set of formulas you have to learn. That is the first set of formulas. How to remember, sir? The only thing is for sin theta, tan theta, same answer. Theta is equal to n pi, theta is equal to n pi. Okay now. For cos theta only 2n plus 1 pi by 2, that is odd multiples of pi by 2. Okay. So this is the first set of formulas that you have to remember and you have to learn. Okay. What is the second set of values? For example, all trigonometric equations are like that sin theta is equal to 0 na? No. If it is sin theta is equal to 1 by 2, what is the solution? For example, cos theta is equal to 1 by root 2, what is the solution? For example, if it is a tan square theta minus 6 tan theta plus 1 is equal to 0, then what is the value of tan theta? What is the value of theta which satisfies that equation? Okay now. So now we are going to see that this type of solutions, how to solve this type of equations also. Okay now. So let us continue our class. Dear students, welcome back. So here every trigonometric equation has two solutions, two types of solutions. So every trigonometric equation, the solution has two types, two solutions. One is principal solution. Another one is general solution. Principal solution, general solution. What is principal solution and general solution means? For example, if sin theta involves any trigonometric equation, sin theta involves the angle belongs to minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. The angle which belongs to minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. that is called principal solution, starting solution, basic solution. Okay, minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2. For cos theta, theta belongs to 0 to pi, 0 to pi. This is called that solution. The solution which belongs to 0 to pi is called principal solution. For tan theta belongs to open bracket minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. So, the any solution which belongs to minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 is called principal solution of that trigonometric equation involving tan theta. Okay now, right. Sir, how sir, why sir we have to take this minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, 0 to pi minus pi by 2, why sir, why should we take this sir? That is the further, there is a reason is there. For example, just now we have seen the graph of this. For example, just you see the graph of sin theta. So, this is equal to y axis, that this is pi by 2, pi by 2, pi. So, this side minus pi by 2 minus pi. If you observe sin 0 is equal to 0, this is the graph is sin 0 is equal to 0. So, like that it will come. So, if you observe the graph from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, that means the graph from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Observe this graph here. From minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, including minus pi by 2 and pi by 2 also, the graph is both 1, 1 and onto function. From minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, observe here minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, the graph is both 1, 1 and onto function, and it is a bijection. Understand that it is a bijection. You may ask one doubt, sir, from pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2 is also, from pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2 is also a bijection. Yes, it is a bijection. From minus pi by 2 to minus again minus pi by 2 to minus 2 pi, it is also a bijection. It is also a bijection. But the we have to take an interval, which is a specific interval you have to take. That interval is from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Understand this? From minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, y is equal to sin theta function is a bijection. So, first solution, the first principal solution we have to take from the interval minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. This interval only we have to take. From that interval, the solution, from the solution which belongs to this minus pi by 2, they generate the remaining solutions. They are called general solutions. The first solution which comes from these intervals, they are called principal solution. Why? The only thing is cos theta graph is also, if you observe from 0 to pi, the graph is a bijection, and that is both 1, 1 and onto function. From this tan theta also minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2. For tan theta plus pi by 2, tan theta is not defined. That's why we are keeping here open brackets. From minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, just you backward, you skip this, you just to go for backward, you observe that from minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2, the graph is a 1, 1 and onto function, both. So, that's why it is a bijection. So, the solutions which come from these intervals, they are called general solution. Using general solution, we will generate the remaining solutions. They gives the general solution. Understand this? What is a principal solution and general solution? Understand? So, if you go to market, first if you want to buy anything, you will ask for 1 kg. 1 kg tomato is how much? 1 kg onions is how much? Like that you will ask, no? Here also, first after that, if 1 kg is given, if it is 22 rupees, from that you will calculate how much 2 kgs, how much 3 kgs, how much 4 kgs, like that you will calculate. The same concept is also, here also the same things apply. The first thing is you have to find out a principal solution from these intervals. From that solution, the remaining solution will automatically generate. Okay now. So, let us see how to solve the general solutions of different trigonometric equations. Okay na? So, let us solve the general solutions. Dear students, welcome back. Okay, now we are going to solve the general solutions of trigonometric equations. For example, we have one equation, that is sin theta is equal to k. We know that minus 1 less than is equal to k. That means the maximum value of sin theta is 1 and the minimum value of sin theta is minus 1. That means k should lie between minus 1 and plus 1, including both minus 1 and plus 1. Okay, now right. Sin theta is equal to k. For example, I will take sin theta is equal to some 1 by 2. Sin theta is equal to 1 by 2 as it is valid. Okay, now right. Then for sin theta is equal to 1 by 2, for which angle this 1 by 2 will come? For reference 30 degrees. So this is, we call it as sin 30 degrees. Sin 30 degrees. In general, let us call it as in general, let it be alpha. Let it be alpha. For example, if I 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1, any angle will come sin alpha. This alpha should belongs to minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Understand this? Now I am going to solve sin theta is equal to sin alpha. Sin theta is equal to sin alpha, where alpha belongs to closure bracket minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2. That is the first solution. That is the first solution from minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2. For example, sin theta is equal to, if it is 1 by 2, what is the first solution? Will come from minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2, 30 degrees. If it is root 3 by 2, you will get 60 degrees. That angle, that value is called principal solution. The solution which comes from this interval minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2 is called the principal solution. From that solution, we are going to generate. Then how to find out the theta in terms of alpha? How to find out theta in terms of alpha? Let us see that. Now you go back to the trigonometric functions and transformation formulas, all the things. From this calculation is a very easy one. So let us take this sin theta minus sin alpha is equal to 0. Understand? Sin theta minus sin alpha. You know the formula of sin C minus sin D. This gives the 2 cos C plus D by 2 into sin C minus D by 2. You know the formula. So here 2 cos theta plus alpha by 2 into sin theta minus alpha by 2 is equal to 0. Understand? 2 cos theta plus alpha by 2 into sin theta minus alpha by 2 is equal to 0. Right. So here you will get two cases. Here were two cases. What is the first case? Either cos of theta plus alpha by 2 is equal to 0 or sin of theta minus alpha by 2 is equal to 0. Two cases we have. Just now we have seen cos theta is equal to 0, sin theta is equal to 0. Just you remember, if sin theta is equal to 0, this implies theta is equal to n pi. If cos theta is equal to 0, theta implies 2n plus 1 pi by 2. That means in place of theta plus alpha by 2 is there. In place of theta minus alpha by 2 is there. So same apply. Sin theta is equal to 0 means theta is equal to n pi. This is the theta minus alpha by 2 is equal to n pi. Of course, n is an integer. Here, theta plus alpha by 2 is equal to, what is that value? 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. Understand this? Right. So from this, you can cancel 2 here. Theta is equal to 2n plus 1 pi minus alpha. 2n plus 1 pi minus alpha. Here theta minus alpha is equal to 2n pi, theta is equal to 2n pi plus alpha. 2n pi plus alpha. Now what do you observe here? 2n plus 1 is an odd multiple of pi. Here 2n pi is a even multiple. Here minus alpha you are getting, here plus alpha. That means if odd number is there, you are getting minus alpha. If even number 2n is there, you are getting plus alpha. Understand? So what I am going to do is, I am going to mix these two values. Okay. So let us see the solution. Dear students, now what we got? Theta is equal to 2n plus 1 pi minus alpha. Theta is equal to n pi plus alpha. 2n pi plus alpha. This only we got. That means theta is equal to odd number pi minus alpha. Theta is equal to even number into pi plus alpha. 2n plus 1 even number. 2n plus 1 is odd number. 2n is even number. This is even number. this is odd number. Okay, yes, we know that all even numbers and odd numbers are nothing but integers. All are even numbers and odd to the set of even numbers and odd to they are integers. So in place of even number and odd number, can I generalize and we put it, can I put n? Right. So this is equal to theta is equal to n pi, where n is an integer, z or I. Okay, right, n is an integer. Now coming to minus alpha plus alpha, that is depends upon this n value. If n is odd, you are getting minus. If n is even, you are getting plus. That's why. Can I write it as minus 1 whole power n alpha? Right. So if it is n is even number, put it n is equal to 2, you take 2 minus 1 whole power n plus 1 n pi plus alpha. If it n is odd number, put, let us take n is equal to 3 pi plus minus 1 whole cube. Minus 1 whole cube is minus alpha. Therefore, this is your general solution. That means, if sin theta is equal to sin alpha, so theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 whole power alpha. Remember that here what is n? N is an integer. N is an integer. Alpha belongs to the principal solution set, that is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. So alpha should take, you have to take alpha from minus pi by 2 plus the first solution. First solution you have to take from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Then from there the remaining solutions will generate infinite number of solutions you will generate. Already we told that. So every trigonometric equations will have either infinite solutions or no solutions. Sometimes the trigonometric equation will also have no solution. For example, sin theta is equal to 2. Sin theta is equal to 2. Is it have any solution? No, it does not have any solution. Why? Because the sin theta graph will be like this up to maximum 1. So this is equal to maximum 1, but your graph is y is equal to 2 is a line, lies above the required graph. So you don't have any solution. Therefore, it does not have any solution. Even though it is a trigonometric equation, it does not have any solution. Understand this? So when sin theta is equal to sin alpha, theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 whole power n alpha, where n is an integer. Alpha belongs to closed bracket minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2. Same like, let us solve the equations of cos theta and cos alpha and tan theta is equal to tan alpha. Okay. So I am going to write the general solutions here. Okay. So let us see those solutions also. So dear students, just now we have seen that sin theta, if sin theta is equal to sin alpha, so this is equal to theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 whole power n times alpha. Similarly, if you solve it, try to solve it. So if you solve it, cos theta is equal to cos alpha, then theta is equal to 2n pi plus or minus alpha. Where n is an integer, here alpha belongs to closed bracket minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2. Here alpha belongs to closed bracket 0 to pi. If you solve it, tan theta is equal to tan alpha, this implies theta is equal to n pi plus alpha, where alpha belongs to open bracket minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. For all these problems, n is an integer. So these are the general solutions. Everything here alpha. What is alpha? Alpha belongs to a principal set. Alpha belongs to a solution. It is called a principal solution. I told you why you call it as a principal solution. In this interval, sin theta and cos theta, in this interval, sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, they are 1 and onto functions, they are bijections. Understand? So you try to solve this cos theta is equal to cos alpha. Just you write down like this, that's all. So this is equal to cos theta minus cos alpha is equal to 0. Cos c minus cos d is equal to minus 2 times sin c plus d by 2, sin c minus d by 2, like that. So here also, tan theta minus tan alpha is equal to 0. You convert them into sin theta by cos theta by sin theta, from that you solve it. Okay, now? So this is the second set of formulas that you have to remember. This is the second set of formulas you have to remember. Understand? So let us now next we are going to see a third set of formulas, that is for example, if you got here only sin theta, the degree is 1 only, the degree is 1. If you get this type of equations, that is sin square theta is equal to sin square alpha, cos square theta is equal to cos square alpha, tan square theta is equal to tan square alpha. For this type of equations, what is the solution? Sin square theta, here only the degree is 1, 1, 1. If it is sin square theta is there, cos square theta is there, tan square theta is there, then what is the solution? Let us see that solution also. Dear students, welcome back. If the equations are this type, sin square theta is equal to sin square alpha, cos square theta is equal to cos square alpha, tan square theta is equal to tan square alpha, how to solve it? Okay, very easy to solve. See here, sin square theta is equal to sin square alpha. In trigonometry, we know that sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. This is 1 minus cos 2 alpha by 2. So sin square cos 2 theta formula, cos 2 theta is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square theta. From this we will get this. Okay now, right. So from this you can cancel 2 also, minus minus also cancel. This is equal to cos 2 theta is equal to cos 2 alpha. Already we know the general solution, that is 2 theta is equal to 2n pi plus or minus alpha. Alpha means 2 alpha here. So this is equal to theta is equal to n pi plus or minus alpha. So you got the solution. So for cos square theta is equal to cos square alpha also, you see that cos square theta can be written as 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. This is 1 plus cos 2 alpha by 2. You can cancel 2 and 1 also you can remove. Cos 2 theta is equal to cos 2 alpha. Again, cos 2 theta is equal to cos 2 alpha. Same solution. Theta is equal to n pi plus. Tan square theta is equal to tan square alpha by using componendo and dividendo. By using componendo by dividendo. That means if it is by 1 is there, I can write it as 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta. It is also 1 minus tan square alpha by 1 plus tan square alpha. This is nothing but cos 2 theta and it is nothing but cos 2 alpha. Again, solution. Understand? Very nice. For if sin square theta is equal to sin square alpha, cos square theta is equal to cos square alpha, tan square theta is equal to tan square alpha. For all these three types of equation, one and only one solution, theta is equal to n pi plus or minus alpha, where n is an integer. Alpha belongs to, if it is sin theta, same close bracket minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2. If it is cos theta, close bracket 0 to pi. If it is tan theta equation, open bracket minus pi by 2 plus pi. So it is different. It takes a three type of, depending upon the equations involved. Okay na? So this type of equations or whatever may be that we are getting. So so far what we have learned. So let us, this is a third set of formulas. So I will, on the whole, I will conclude the matter what I taught today. Okay. So let us conclude our what are I taught. Dear students, let us conclude what are we learn in this class. So the first set of formulas are this. You have to learn these basic formulas. When sin theta is equal to 0, theta is equal to n pi. When cos theta is equal to 0, theta is equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2. When tan theta is equal to 0, theta is equal to n pi. Remember, for sin theta, cos theta, same solution only in this set, not for remaining sets. For when sin theta is equal to sin alpha, theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 whole power n times alpha. Cos theta is equal to cos alpha, then theta is equal to 2n pi plus or minus alpha. Tan theta is equal to tan alpha, then theta is equal to n pi plus alpha. Okay. For all these three types of problems, sin square theta is equal to sin square alpha, cos square theta is equal to cos square alpha, tan square theta is equal to tan square alpha. For all these three types of equations, then one and only one solution, theta is equal to n pi plus r minus alpha. For all these solutions, n is always an integer. N is an integer. Alpha for sin theta, alpha belongs to closed bracket minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. For cos theta, alpha belongs to closed bracket 0 to pi. For tan theta, alpha belongs to open bracket minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Understand? Alpha belongs to minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. So this is the class that we are learned today. So in the next class, we are going to see some problems involving this trigonometric formula. Okay, I hope that you understand today's my class, and once you go through all these concepts once again, and the next class I will take some problems and some more concepts are also there. General solution, if two types of equations are there, then how to solve all those things we will explain in the next class. I hope that you enjoyed today's class. Let us see in the tomorrow's class.